Hey Saul, it's Oceana here with G3.agency. I'm here to give you your free website audit, tell you a few things that you can change on your website to start getting more jobs, right? So that's the idea. So let's jump right in. First thing that I noticed about your website is these big, beautiful pictures. I absolutely love it. Way to go. Fantastic examples of your work. And a person who's curious about about hardscaping, landscaping in your area is going to be very happy to see these pictures. I also noticed that you have a click to call number up here. Way to go. That is a really important thing for our mobile visitors, which is going to be 70% of your website video visitors right now in our modern age, right? I would say that I would love to see this a bit bigger, maybe taking up about more like this amount of room. The reason for that is that not everyone knows to look for the click to call like I do, and a lot of people are just not even going to notice it. So we have to deal with what we have, and we have people who will overlook a small number like that. And so it is really good to have that a bit larger, but you're off to a great start. Okay, the next thing that I always point out on a website is the amount of content that you have. So all of the words on the page, let's see if I can make them highlight. So all that green and purple you see there, that's content, generally speaking. So we really like to see about 2,000 words to start out on the home page in order to be taken seriously by Google and start showing up consistently at the top of the results. The reason for that is that Google sees content as king, and it believes that a relevant website with a lot of authority will have a lot of words on the page about the subject at hand. So you want to talk about landscaping, you want to talk about your area, right? Being in Coronado, California, or San Diego County, right? So you definitely want to focus more on San Diego, I will tell you right now, because the search volume, people who are actually looking for landscape in Coronado, sorry, I'm sure I'm butchering that, is going to be a lot less because there's just a lot more people living in San Diego generally, right? Okay, so we're talking about that. That's good. We talked about content. Now I'm going to talk about the images. So if I right click on an image and let's see, save image as, I can see that this image was saved as 25. That's not helping you. So what you want to do is you want to actually upload these pictures again, but this time you want to save them as a keyword, something someone would type into Google if they were looking for your services in your area. So not just concrete or pavers. You want to save it as concrete Seattle or pavers I mean not Seattle. I was just working on a Seattle one, San Diego. So that's that. And now I want to talk about how healthy your website is, what it's doing for you. So this is a really cool tool that we use in my agency. It's pretty spendy, but what it does is it gives me an in-depth look at what, behind the scenes look at how a website is performing. Not just what it looks like, but what does it do? So I can tell right here that your website's not doing a whole lot. Your UR and DR scores, which it means nothing to you, but to me it means that Google doesn't like your website. It doesn't think that your website is authoritative in any way. And part of the reason for that is that you don't have a lot of content, but also a bit of a reason, a good portion of it is these referring domains and backlinks. So what you want these. So what they are is anytime that a website anywhere on the internet that's not your website, right? Any other website has a link to your website. That's what's known as a backlink. They are helpful as long as they're coming from websites that are trusted by Google. So their scores right here are higher than your scores. That's what you want. So you want to get more you want to get backlinks from trusted and relevant sites back to yours. And then over here, we look at keywords, organic keywords. This tells us how many words, how many different phrases could a person type into Google and have you show up. Right now, it's only one. Let's see what that one is. So if a person types in VP landscaping, very specifically, that, you show up in the 3rd position. Okay, I'm curious now, what is showing up in the first 2 positions for that? for the first two for that is Facebook. Oh, your Facebook page and another Facebook page that apparently is from New York. So that's the two that are going to be showing up first. And then finally after that is your website. So you definitely could be doing better than that. It is nice that that first result is your Facebook page, but you definitely want to be showing up for more than just VP Landscaping because that person already knows who you are, right? If they're looking for you by name. So we're going to try to find some that are keywords that someone would type in looking for your services without knowing who you are first, because that's how you find new customers. So, so here we are. This is that same tool that I was showing you, except I'm using it a little bit differently. So I typed in San Diego, and then I included all of the keywords I could find that talk about your services, the different services that you provide. So I found, Landscape Designs San Diego. 500 people are searching for it every month, and keyword difficulty is 25. That's pretty high. So what keyword difficulty is it's a scale with the lowest being 0, the highest 100, and the scale is how difficult would it be to get onto the front page of Google, that first page, and get seen by people. This one's 25. That's a bit higher than we usually go after. These ones that are 2, 1, 3, those are a lot better. San Diego Landscapes, I don't know if a person typing that in is really looking for your services, so it might be a good one to go after, but it's not, super great. Yard House San Diego, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if that's a restaurant, if that's a type of service, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to go, putting my money on that one. This, though, I really like this keyword, Landscape Companies San Diego. Someone typing that into Google is looking to spend money on your services, and they haven't decided who they're going to go with yet. That's why you really want to show up in that top position, because they are, there's a 31% chance that if someone goes on to the results of this keyword, they're going to click on that top result. And so that top result is getting, I don't know, what's 31% of 250. Let's find out. Times 0.31. That's 77. So if you were sitting in the top position for that one keyword, you could expect 77 visitors each month just from that. And of those visitors, 1 in 10 is likely to call you. So you would be getting about 7 or 8 calls a month. And I don't know how many of those calls you could close because I don't know your close rate, but I'll tell you it's going to be higher than if you were getting that same amount of calls from a Home Advisor lead or getting that many leads from Home Advisor, because of the fact that these would be exclusive leads. These are people coming to your website and calling you rather than going to Home Advisor and being encouraged to compare and shop around. So that's pretty exciting. And that's just one keyword. There's lots more keywords down here, Lawn Care San Diego, landscape, well, not supply, that wouldn't help. That's probably someone looking to do it themselves, but San Diego Landscape Architect, that sure would be you guys. If you're sitting pretty in that first position, you could see about 31 visitors, so about 3 calls every month just from that one keyword. So it gets pretty exciting and it really starts to add up. Okay, so this is the Google search results page. I'm going to give you a quick tour in my eyes because I'm sure you've seen it a million times, but never as Oceana, right? So this area right here is the ads. Most people skip past it, bleh, right? Then you go right here. You've got the map pack. So what this is Google showing what is nearby and offering the service that we typed in. So I typed in Landscape Company San Diego because that was the one that had that, what was it, 250 people a month searching for it. 77 are going to be hitting that top spot. So this doesn't even actually count as the top spot yet. The one that counts as the top spot is right here. This is the #1 organic result, and it's a Yelp. So what that tells me is that because Google really prefers to show local businesses as long as they're authoritative in their industry, meaning lots of content, backlinks, right? So as long as they have those things, Google would much rather show a local business than a directory like this. And then there's another directory and another directory and another directory. And then finally, all the way down here in the 5th position, we have your first competition, right? So this is the first local business that's showing up. And it's, you know, it's not showing up very well, I can tell, because it's got 4 directories behind it. However, they're doing something right because they're showing up on the first page. So I like to look at their website. What is it that they're doing? Well, for one, they've got lots of words. You can see right here. They've got these images. Let's see, maybe they saved their images. Oh, it's kind of hard to, let's see, can we save the image? Maybe, oh wait, I think I'd save as. San Diego Landscaping. Yep, Juniper Landscaping. So they have their images saved as keywords. So that's a plus right there. Probably the same thing right here. Oh, that's a link. Never mind. Okay, but they're doing that. And then if I throw them in the Ahrefs, wow, look at those numbers. You've got a lot more referring domains, a lot more backlinks, and then their UR and DR scores are much higher than yours. And then organic keywords, look at that, 1.5 thousand keywords. So they're definitely getting seen for a lot more, right? How? Why? You know, so we go in here and we take a look. Juniper Landscaping. So I don't know what's going on with that. There's a lot of people searching for that. Maybe they're a larger company than that. But look at this, Landscape Designs San Diego. It's got a keyword difficulty of 25, so that one's going to be a little bit out of range for now. But that's something that you would build up to. You know, you dominate those smaller KDs, the smaller keyword difficulties, and then you can work up to getting those bigger ones, right? And so then it starts really ramping up. So that's really exciting. So we can play the copycat method basically and come in here and figure out what kind of keywords that they're getting that you want to get to, and make sure to include those on those content on your home page and on your back pages to make sure you're showing up. So that is that. Here's my information. I really hope that you found this information helpful. I'm just going to quick recap, right? 2,000 words on the home page, 1,000 words on the other pages. Implement backlinks and have lots of content on your home page in order to show up on the organic results. And then one thing I forgot to go over, and I'm just going to go over it really quick before I get off of here, is to add citations. A citation is similar to a backlink in that it is another website giving your website authority and pushing it up the results, except instead of it being a backlink and it's showing you in the organic results, a citation is anywhere that your name, your business name, address, and phone number are listed anywhere on the internet, and it pushes you up the maps results, and hopefully up into this area right here, which is right above the organic first result, right? So that's a really good place to be too. So anyways, I hope that you found this information useful. I will be following up with you soon to see how you liked it, if it was helpful, and hopefully it wasn't too long for you to click play. It definitely was longer than I expected it to be here. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this if you've made it this far, and I really look forward to talking to you about it soon. Okay, bye.